Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Stories. Firstly, Fano fighters claim to have killed a senior officer, mid-level officer of the Ethiopian National Defense Force. Not from the most senior lot, but we can call him a mid-tier senior officer. Who is he? Any confirmation? Secondly, Bahirdar regional capital, where more than 100 people have been arrested in connection with kidnapping for ransom, robbing. It seems that some networks are operating in different parts of the Amhara region. They're trying to exploit the instability in the region. Let's start with the first news story. It is about a claim by Fano fighters. Fano-backed sources are sharing pictures of an Ethiopian National Defense Force officer. They claim that the officer has been killed in an operation launched by Fano fighters. Fano fighters in the past too made some claims about killing senior ENDF officers, but the claims remained largely unconfirmed. A colonel Fano claimed to have killed later appeared in a video a few months ago. That is why this is just a claim. We have no confirmation. It's difficult to get confirmation. Why? Because ENDF does not acknowledge its losses. How can we confirm that? We can only confirm through families. And a few days ago, a family member of a killed ENDF soldier contacted me. Uh, he said that a member of his family was part of the Ethiopian National Defense Force. And since Tigray war, that ENDF official has been missing. The family has been requesting the ENDF to tell the whereabouts of the ENDF soldier, but ENDF didn't know anything. Didn't know anything, and now suddenly ENDF has communicated to the family that the man has been killed. That ENDF soldier was killed, and the family has been told that it should not disclose this news. Whenever ENDF people die in fighting, families are told not to disclose the information. That is why it's difficult. I mean, high profile deaths as a very senior officers can be sometimes confirmed, but deaths of mid tier, low tier officials is are difficult to be confirmed. Fano fighters claim that this man is a colonel. His name is Colonel Taime. He was working in Northeastern Command of the Ethiopian National Defense Force, Second Corps, Northeastern Command, Ethiopian National Defense Force. And he was killed in Raya Kobo near a town called Kalim. Near Kalim town in Raya Kobo, Fano fighters carried out an attack. Fano carried out this attack. It was a sudden attack and the man was killed, according to Fano fighters. Again, I'm saying it's a claim. We are not confirming the death of Colonel Taib. If there is any rebuttal, if there is any response from the Ethiopian National Defense Force or pro Ethiopian National Defense Force sources, will update you. So far, it's just a claim. Secondly, viewers, the Amhara regional government is admitting that criminal gangs are operating in the capital city of the region, Bahirdar. More than 120 people have been arrested in the Amhara region in connection with kidnapping for ransom. These people were found involved in extortion, in kidnapping people for ransom. They've been involved in extortion from businessmen, from investors too. Now they are under investigation, they are in prison, and the police, the peace and security head of Amhara region, confirmed the arrest of 120 people. Now, what is happening in the region is that the instability in the region is being exploited by armed gangs, by criminal gangs. These gangs have been in existence for years, but now, since security forces are focused on fighting Fano fighters, criminal elements are strengthening themselves. They are building new networks. That is why kidnapping for ransom is on the rise. It's on the rise. In Gonda, I did some videos, if you remember, a few months ago. I told you that kidnapping for ransom is turning into a serious challenge for the people of the Amhara region. Now, by the way, if Bahirdar is not safe, Bahirdar is the most secure city in the Amhara regional state. It has the deployment of Ethiopian National Defense Force. It has strike force. It has militias. Prosperity Party members live here. Government officials live here. ENDF officers live here. Investors live here. It's the heart of the stronghold of government, capital of the region. If armed gangs can extort money here in Bahirdar, if they can kidnap people for ransom in Bahirdar, you can imagine what would be happening in villages, in countryside, in the outskirts of main town cities. Basically, the security forces are focused on Fano, and criminal elements are exploiting the situation. Uh, Whatever is happening in the region, in the end, people are suffering. I mean, if education activities have been disrupted, who is suffering? Students. If there is no business, if businesses are closed, who is suffering? People, businessmen, families. If criminal gangs are strengthening themselves, who is the victim? People. In the end, the people of the Amhara region are facing the consequences of the armed movement by Fano fighters.